Inventor, CEO tip number 20, closing the deal. Closing the deal is an art form in itself. Not everybody loves sales and closing deals. I started as somebody who didn't like it, was not good at it. Somehow it was working, but I didn't know what. 21 years later, I know exactly what was working, and I know exactly now the art and science of closing the deal. Let me give you a 5-minute masterclass right now. So closing the deal. The marketing team has the job to bring people on your call, okay? They are now booked on your call. You have asked 3 questions that are most relevant for your offer. And they are around understanding where they are and what they want. And now you are in the call. The first call is the discovery call. The second call is the demo call, okay? It's a B2B high-ticket conversation. And you are now in the discovery call. What's a good flow of a discovery call? What's a bad flow? First of all, most of you will not close in one. You will probably close in the demo. But the very good salespeople, they can close in one. So let's go to the very good flow. The very good flow of the discovery call is first discover. So you have no agenda, you're listening. And then you hear where they are. But because you are the expert of that area, at some point you will jump in and offer some education. You would say, I heard this and I have something to share. Can I share? And if they go yes, you start teaching them. You know, John, I just heard that you are in this industry and that you're struggling with this. And I know because every week I am in 12 different countries of your industry, and every second week I am in these other 4 industries, and I see what's coming, and this is what's coming in your field. Inflation will be this, supply chain will be this, purchasing power will be this. What's your plan of dealing with the supply chain problem, John? And so they will feel that you're an expert because you are, and you will teach them something that they didn't know. You will not just ask stuff that they know already. That's a waste of time. You will teach them something right now in the call. You listen and then you teach. You listen and you teach. And you will do a couple of those iterations. At some point, they will ask you, hey, how can I work with you? You wait for that signal. And that's when you go, okay, what of all of this stood out most to you? Because it's like people, they are in the school, you know, and every children is playing some instrument. The parents are asleep. They are asleep until their kid is on stage. When their kid is on stage, okay? And then the next kid is on stage, you fall asleep again. So you need to find out where the energy is. Which one of all those topics is their kid, okay? And when you have that, you go deeper and deeper and deeper. And that's the beginning of the demo call, actually. Now you are in the second call, you're doing the demo and say, all right, last time we said you are struggling with this, you have these 3 goals, this is your time frame, these are your question marks. Let me demo you how we would work together. In these conversations, they will come with concerns. They will ask you, yeah, I'd love to do it, but the timing is not right. Oh yeah, I'd love to do it, but I don't have the full team ready. There are a typical set of 5 to 10 concerns that they have, and either you address them very proactively or you answer them when they ask. I would go proactively because you know them. If you're an expert, then you know them. You know them because you get asked it all the time. That's second half of the demo. Now you have worked with them through all their concerns. Now it's about closing the deal. They will ask, what's the price? And by price, it means how much time do I have to put in per week and the monetary part. And how's the payment? Upfront, per month? What's the risk reversal? So if it doesn't work, is there a guarantee? Prepare your answer for all of that. And then you say one number and you shut up. What you don't do, so every week we get dozens of discovery call and demo call recordings. And what many of you do is they say the price and it's okay, what's the price? They go, it's $5,000. What's the price? $5,000. If you go like that, defensive, you say the price and then you add something, they feel that you are not confident. And if you're not confident, that means it doesn't work. If you don't believe it, they won't believe it, okay? So you have to go back to operations. That's why sales and operations need to be in one weekly call together and report their numbers together, because you need to really feel that you are selling something that really works. And only then you will say the number is $35,000. And then you shut up for up to 15 seconds. You do an Obama-style silence, okay? It's very uncomfortable the first time. That's why we do an ABC role play every day in the morning with sales teams when we coach them. So you practice it. You say the number, 35,000, and you just stay with it, okay? At some point, they will say, all right, let's go. How can we start? Now you have closed the deal. Of course, you have closed the deal when they send in the money, because now you have to get them to pay. But that's just minor details, because the main work was making sure that you are following this flow and not starting with features or whatever the other order is of things that you're doing. The B2B high ticket deal closing, that's the flow that you've just heard. And I'm happy to tell you much more about it. Every week we get dozens of recordings and we go through it with them. My next and last CEO tip is, how do you practice this? It will be the ABC role play. See you soon.
What if your business would run well even when you are on vacation? Discover how 1,600 business owners have regained their freedom using the Strategy Sprints blueprints. How they enjoy living their dream and watching their business scale. Get the exact checklists they use to go from stressed to fulfilled using the Strategy Sprints method. Order your copy of Strategy Sprints 12 Ways to Accelerate Growth for an Agile Business on Amazon today. And if you love it, leave us a review. For more information, head over to strategysprints.com.